Hi everyone, I want to talk to you today about ScarAway. This is the roll-on silicone gel. If any of y'all have seen some of my other videos, you probably came across the one where I did the strip and it looks something like this. I used this the very first time about 2 years ago when I had thyroid cancer and I had my thyroid removed, and I loved it. It was great. The thing that I liked was that it blended in with my my skin tone pretty well. I mean, you could still tell it was darker, but it was still there. Well, fast forward 2 years, this is my second vocal cord surgery. Last year, I had vocal cord surgery, didn't take. So 3 weeks ago, I had my second, and I thought, well, let me try this again. But I was having a hard time trying to find these strips. So I found this, the gel, and I thought, well, this will be great. Okay, I'm sorry, the telephone rang, and then it was just a scam call. Anyway, so I had a hard time finding these. So I thought it'd be great that I found this. And well, the day after my surgery, I still had the bandage that from surgery. They put a bandage on there, and that afternoon they went ahead and they took that off, but I still had those strips. So I used this. But after I did that, maybe about an hour after I put it on, I remember what I didn't like about these. And it was that it starts to peel. You start sweating. It would just start peeling off. Even if I wasn't sweating, it started slow. Of course, if I wasn't sweating, it took a little longer for it to peel off. And I'm in menopause right now. So, you know, the temperature gets up and it gets hot. And whether I was having a hot flash or just running around, I started sweating. This thing peeled off like nothing. Just slid right off. So I tried, well, before I show you, this is what my scar looked like on October 1st. We are October the 12th. And on the 2nd, I tried something different because I got my surgery, my vocal cord surgery on September 22nd. So I have been trying to continue to use this and trying to think of how else to get this to stick. So I bought some of that tape, that the surgeons use, and you can get it at CVS, Target, Rite Aid, anything like that. And I tried to tape it on the sides, but this is what happened. It left me marks on the side. So I'm thinking it's because it's just too sensitive after the surgery. So it was just too sensitive. So I was like, okay. And I was at that time, after the strips did fall off, and I just had just a little bit of stitches on there, I alternated these two. Like I said, the thing I like about this is that it's pretty much my skin tone, and it comes with this little paper. So you can use this, you clean it, and then you put it on this to dry for the next time you use it. This one, the thing I didn't like about this is it's clear. Let me show you. For one, it comes in a little roll-on ball, and I'm gonna put it right here on my vein. I don't know if you can see that. So you really can't tell when it is on. And this is what my scar looks like now. And this is October the 12th. So my scar is pretty good. Right under here is right here. This is the one where I had my thyroid removed. And with this one, because they didn't have this that I noticed anyway. So this was just me using just the strip. And at night, I used the vitamin E with a little bit of frankincense mixed in there. I almost said Frankenstein. But I would mix that in there together because you don't want to mix the the frankincense with it, it's too strong for or at least my skin. So I mixed it with vitamin E. So I alternated the strip during the day, which was a real pain in the butt, and the oil at night. So when the strips, the little tape didn't work so good, excuse me, didn't work so good on the side, I started to just use this and alternated this with the oil, where the oil I only used at night, because this one you're supposed to use, you apply it twice. So you 12 hours, put another one, 12 hours, put another one, 12 hours, put another one. Well, actually, you're supposed to be alternating it this with the strip. But what I did instead was, at the beginning of the day, I would apply this. And then later on, instead of reapplying it, because I really couldn't see it, I just put the oil on. And then I would apply this at night before I went to bed, because with the oil, I would felt kind of uncomfortable having the oil there, and then you're sleeping, and I didn't want it on the sheets or on my pillowcase. So I use this at night. Now it says here that it is waterproof. And it's clinically supported. It's safe and effective for children and people with sensitive skin. And you should receive results in 4 to 8 weeks. And as I mentioned, it said, let me see, I can't see it right now. It says that it's waterproof, and you can use it night and day. It also, in case, once you first have you can't put it on when those strips are on there, because it's not going to do too much. The strip is covering it. And it says it reduces the redness, itching, and discomfort that comes with scars. I mainly got itchy with the strips on there. Like I showed you, it does say transparent gel, and it prevents and treats scars. But the thing that I saw is, and I did try to make this video about a week and a half ago. It was shortly after, all the strips came off, maybe a couple of days afterwards, but my voice was really bad. It was still just a whisper. You couldn't really hear that much. But I tried to do the video, and I showed you just as I did now. I put the little strip here on my hand, and then I put it on my neck. You couldn't really tell if it was on, but I put it on anyway, and then I went on with my day. And I noticed that later on, I put it on in the morning, and by lunchtime, I couldn't even tell that it was on my hand anymore. Since I really can't tell if it's on my neck, and I thought this would be great because I was doing the video anyway, to check later on here. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see this, it even smudges. I don't know if you can tell, but let me do it on the other side of the vein to be fair. And then it has this stickiness kind of feel to it. And like I said, I don't know if you can really tell this, because I've already smudged it here from just rubbing it. So now I placed it over here, and I will also rub it in just a moment, give it a chance to, really sit there for a few more minutes. I think this would be better if it came in a color, like the strips did. The strips come in this flush type color, but this is the only color I found. So if you're lighter or darker, this is all they have. Like I said, let me see, I can apply it on myself just so you can see. It does good. It's just, as far as matching my color, let me see, where am I? Okay, I'm just eyeballing it because I don't have my mirror. And when you put it on, you apply it, you're supposed to pull it just a bit so it's tight to help flatten the scar down. So as you can see, it's not a perfect match, but it's pretty good. I think they should do the same thing with this. And this, I think they should come with different shades. I mean, they're different kind of skin color. I mean, you've got different shades of black, different shades of brown. You've got different shades of white. I mean, there's so many different shades. And if Band-Aid can come up with the different strips of, you know, the Band-Aid that you put on, if they have different shades of their Band-Aid strips, why can't these people do it? I think it would be easier so that you would know that it is on. Mine just happens to be on the neck. Yours might be on the arm. And if it is on the arm, okay, like right now I can see that it's no longer that wetness. Doesn't look like it did a second ago. So I'm just gonna rub my finger on here. And now I can even see it all the way up here. So if you are, you know, I guess maybe like mine is, I'm on my neck, mine's on my neck and I'm looking down or turning or whatever, or the mask is on there, something is rubbing or you're sweating, this is gonna come off. I washed my hands, and to be fair, I did it where I'm just rubbing my hands just with the soap and water like this. I did not rub this side because I wanted to be fair, and I just want it as if you were sweating. Like where mine is, if I'm sweating, you know, because I'm not gonna rub soap and water during the day, right there. So you're just sweating, how it would be. And I would let the water go on there. So by the time I put it on around 9, I think it was 9:30. And already by lunchtime, you couldn't see the strip anymore. And that was with me just washing my hands, soap and water, and I was like this so that no soap came on here. It was just water that would rinse off here. And it was gone. Another time I actually did do the soap and water and I rubbed it, and yeah, it was nothing. There was no shine. Like right now there's some shine on there, and no shine at all was on there by lunchtime. And you see what I mean? It's already coming off. So would I recommend these? Well, if you could find a way of keeping this on, yeah, this is great. If this came in a clear color, I mean, not in the clear color, other than the clear color, maybe, because I think if it was in a different color than clear, I would be able to tell that, okay, it's gone. It's not there, it wore off, it sweated off, whatever. I'm really not too crazy about this. And as far as it being waterproof, I don't think so. Because as I mentioned, and smudge proof, it just, So I don't think so. And if you have a scar on your hand, your arm, your leg, and if you're wearing pants, you're wearing sleeves, or you're working and you're rubbing against things and you had it on your arm, it's definitely gonna wear off. If you had it in your pants, you know, had it on your pants. If you had a cut on your leg and your pants are rubbing on there, I mean, there's different kind of pants, whether you're wearing yoga pants, jeans, you know, slacks, it's gonna rub off. So I'm not too crazy about this, but everyone is different. This is just my opinion. So I would probably just give it like 3 stars. And so what I have been doing ever since then is, like I said, I'll use this in the morning, but I know it's already off by around lunchtime. So throughout the day, I'm just putting the oil on, and at night before I go to sleep, I put this on. So hopefully you have better results than I have had. And thank you very much for watching. In case no one has told you today, you're wonderful, you are beautiful, and you inspire someone every day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.